Hi everyone, I'm Claire.
And I'm John.
And today we're talking about a very interesting article. It's called The DNA Test of a Texas Death Row Inmate. So we've got some crime, we've got some evidence, we've got some science of DNA going on there. But before we get into the details of this particular case, let's ask John a few questions.
Oh no,
So,
I didn't prepare.
DNA,
Okay.
obviously, is going to be a big part of this. How has the development of accurate DNA tests impacted criminal investigations? I mean, this has happened through our lifetime.
Yes, exactly. It's huge. I think the biggest part is there's something called the Innocence Project. Basically, they go around through cases that were finished before DNA testing was available, and they recheck it. One by one, people who are in jail or in prison will apply to this system and say, hey, I was wrongfully convicted, can you please get DNA evidence? And they go back to those cases, and since most of these places hold on to evidence for a very long time, they're able to take these cases and look for the DNA content. They have found that there are people wrongfully convicted many times that in the past, which is scary, which means there are many people who died or lived their life in jail, in prison, who were innocent. Secondly, they have also found through DNA evidence the real criminals who I think 9 times out of 10 are already in jail for another crime. Yeah.
So if they'd got them the first time, less crimes would have been committed.
Yeah.
That happened in Korea, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Serial killer.
Oh, that was fun though.
I'm glad they finally figured that out.
I am too. Now if they only figured out what to do with, you know that guy who got released recently who, we won't talk about it. It's too controversial.
Different case, and it's not a DNA one.
Right. No, they know who did it.
Yes. So I guess you kind of already answered this
Okay.
question, but let's consider how could new evidence like DNA impact someone's case after they've already been convicted? You're saying that in the US,
Yes.
it could get them out of prison. It could overturn their
Absolutely.
conviction.
Yes. It has done it in the past. I think it's all about innocence. This DNA testing, this Innocence Project, it's all about innocence. I guess that's why it's called the Innocence Project.
It's all in the name.
It's right in the name. So I don't know if it helps them change the verdict, but it would help them get out of jail finally and stuff like that. Or it can help prove that it really was them also, right?
Can confirm.
Yeah, it can confirm a few different things, but that's really all it's doing for after the conviction.
Okay, so let's see how the potential DNA evidence may or may not impact this particular case. Go ahead, read the article, and then come back and discuss the points with us in part 2.
The DNA test of a Texas death row inmate. The U.S. Supreme Court will hear an appeal from Texas death row inmate Ruben Gutierrez, who seeks DNA testing in the 1998 murder of Escholastica Harrison. Convicted of participating in a robbery leading to her death, Gutierrez denies involvement in the stabbing and argues DNA evidence could prove he never entered her home. Texas prosecutors oppose testing, citing state law allowing it only to prove innocence. Gutierrez claims this violates his due process rights. Previously, the Fifth Circuit ruled he lacked standing, but the Supreme Court's review could challenge this.